It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here. Shaq's here. Kenny's here. Welcome to this edition of 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the San Antonio Spurs going up against
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
We are live in Boston, Massachusetts, the gem of New England, as the Celtics are about to go into this interconference contest right here. We are nearly ready for the tip-off.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Brad Stevens.
All right, David. KG, you had so much success as a high school player. In fact, you were on the cover of Sports Illustrated. How about that, huh? How about, I can see the picture in my mind's eye right now.
Kev, that fell in my lap, man. That wasn't something that I was striving for, but who doesn't want to be on the cover of anything? And nonetheless, SI, and I was more than giddy-eyed and glitz or whatever you want to call it. Listen, very special moment for me. A lot of people don't know you have to get permission to be in certain neighborhoods, and we got permission to be in the neighborhood. We got to shoot it right there in front of Farragut, which is very dear to me because of the transformation and the stuff that I have been through and where I was at. You know, I hold Farragut a very, 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 very special place in my heart. So it was important for me to have it on the cover.
And the starting group for the Spurs. Murray out there with AI. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's DeRozan. And it's Medu in at the 4. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Here's Tatum. That one off the back iron and out. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for San Antonio. Kevin, you did the unusual. Your senior year in high school, you transferred not just to another city, but to another state where you were named the High School Player of the Year across the country. Tell us a bit about the importance of that personally and playing-wise to you.
Well, you know, going to a new place, I wanted to establish myself in a big city like Chicago, coming from a small place like South Carolina. It was a shock at first. And what I mean by shock, I just never estimated that many good players being in one central area. Chicago has tons of talent that's unheard of. And all I want to do is just have a presence there. And it was a bit of a task, but, you know, slowly but surely I gave myself short goals. You know, to be number one is always a goal of mine, but more importantly, to be established, for everybody to know that, you know, this is Kevin Garnett. This is who he is. This is what he's about. And, you know, I used to wear that on my shoulder. I've always took a lot of pride in myself and how I prepare. And I wanted everybody to know in the city of Chicago that I was there.
Tatum kicks to Morris. Ring shot on the way. A nice shot by Irving. Kevin, listening to the value you placed in preparation, practice to you was obviously important.
Practice to me was very important. Preparing was very important. You know, scouting reports, being clear, understanding rotation, understanding what the goal was, understanding the plan. Like, I took all that to heart because I had to be the relayer of that. I had to articulate that to players. I had to be the one in pick and rolls calling out the coverages and stuff. And if I didn't know that, then, you know, Rondo, the guards, they didn't know. So
they were going to get blasted.
So I had to be on top of that. So that was part of the responsibility, one of my responsibilities of just being a professional and being ready to play.
Rozier and Brown in the backcourt. Then it's Marcus Smart. And it's Tice in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Boston 5. And the jam by AI.
Oh, no chance AI is going to be denied right there. It's a surefire 2 points if you let him get that deep inside.
Smart dishes to Brown. To the paint, Tice. Rejected by AI. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the 76ers was superb. He scored 33 points and did his thing on the defensive end with a number of steals. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it, and he took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you, guys. Could you believe that performance? Wow.
I mean, it was really something to see. I mean, he showed everybody just how special he is when he is on his game.
Oh, yeah. Once he got him on the ropes, he never let them off the hook. It was full-speed energy basketball at his greatest.
Here's Medu, and that one good. Medu's got the lead up to 5 now for the Spurs.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Kevin, can you be great playing NBA basketball and not love to play the game of basketball?
I think it helps, man. You know, to love something is to do it with that love, to do it with that passion, to do it with that effort. You know, I can remember with my grandmother and being there cooking with my aunt, and they would be in there singing, and they'd be dancing, they'd be tasting, and they'd be
good
mixing.
Memories.
Great memories, and you know, and you would come in there, and it was just a good time, and that energy and that spirit, if you will, or that vibration or whatever was in her cooking, and when you taste their food, it was magical. So
How wonderful.
I like to think that when you play, or when you practice, or whatever you're doing with that love and that passion, with that appetite, with that whatever's in your mind, or whatever that picture is that you're chasing, you're doing it with that passion, that I'm loving what I'm doing. And when you do it with that passion, it shows. It's radiant. And people see it for what it is, straight up.
Boston making a switch here. Horford's checked in. Knocks it loose. Stolen by AI. Here's Mills. And that one, good. And the Spurs lead by 8.
I mean, that's about the only way he can score from there. Perfect use of the reverse in the face of some tough D.
Brown outside. Fires from 14. Rebound San Antonio. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And always tough on the road, but that attack mindset that they brought offensively, I really felt like that set them apart.
Well, also great execution. Let's not forget about that. Being active gets you only so far if you lack the discipline.
A different look now for San Antonio. Marcus Aldridge has checked in for Medu, and DeMar DeRozan subbed in for Bryn Forbes.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Irving.
So poised under control. Irving is a master at sinking contested shots.
It's AI on the wing. He's covered by Brown. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And Boston called for the foul. The Spurs have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
One of the more confident players we have in this league. I mean, there's a fire in AI that not many guys have.
The Spurs making a switch here. White's checked in. And we want to thank Kevin Garnett for joining us, giving us some perspective. KG is always great, and thank you. You've given us a lot to think about with your comments tonight. Thanks for coming by.
Okay, Hall, man, I hope I was able to help, man. You know, thank you for letting me be part of it.
You took over the broadcast.
Not even, man. I'm learning.
You took over the broadcast.
I'm learning from the best, K. Keep doing it, man.
Love you, buddy.
My dude.
Hey, you know, Chris, is interesting. Kevin Garnett was so impactful on the court as a player. Is it possible that he could have a similar level of impact in a broadcast setting?
Well, Kevin is my boy, so I believe definitely he can do whatever he puts his mind to.
This game, great performance by LaMarcus Aldridge.
He's been a force inside. If they don't commit more bodies down low, he's going to keep destroying them in the paint.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Spurs lead by 9. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Ricky. Bench.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just a bit. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. We're seeing a tremendous game from LaMarcus Aldridge.
Oh, well, they've done a good job of letting the game come to them, and really few forced shots here so far.
Terrific first half on offense. This is how you draw it up. We'll see if they can maintain that efficiency going forward.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. Medu is out there with DeRozan. Then there's Murray. Then it's AI. And it's Aldridge in at the 5. Celtics trail by 11. Right side, Irving. Rebound, San Antonio.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Aldridge can't get it to go.
That's how you protect the rim. Stand your ground and make him alter his release.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Al Horford is a multiple all-star. And if you count his stats, you miss what he brings to the table. When you factor in his passing, his defense, his efficiency, he does all the things that help you win. Coach Brad Stevens said, Al Horford averaging 15 points a game for you is like other guys averaging 27. Kevin?
The definition of a pro. Terrific guy. Thank you, D.A. To the middle. Outside DeRozan. It's AI on the wing. Guarded by Smart. Here's AI. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor. Well, in recent years, C-Web, players have flirted with quadruple doubles, but they're just so elusive. I mean, you've got to do a lot to get those kind of numbers.
Now think about it. Embiid and Westbrook have both come close. So Westbrook comes close to anything with a double at the end of it. And Draymond Green, he missed once on points. So, you know, it's so hard to do. I just remember that Akeem, the Dream Olajuwon did it, but you think about it. You're exerting so much energy, communication, and passion in that game. That's why it's so tough to do. And by the way, players are really good. So how are you going to get those 10 rebounds, 10 assists, 10 blocks?
Right, yeah.
Or whatever else you can get along with points. But, yeah, so elusive. Yeah.
Here's the pass to Horford. 5 on the clock. Here's Falls. Boston, no good that time either.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. The 3 from Tatum. The shot that time, not on target.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead. Just increasing their advantage, and right now they're in a zone on both ends.
Oh, that's why you see them flexing a little bit. They're feeling good about how they've dominated.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against them right now.
Well, I think the first thing they need to talk about are the rotations. There's a lot of miscommunication out there.
Jerebko's checked in for the Celtics. Rozier comes in for Smart. A chance here to take a moment and compare the front court and back court scoring on the night for the Celtics.
And their guards really have done what they could to keep it close. What little offense they've been able to generate has come from the backcourt. They just need a little more balance.
Inside, here's Irving. That ball is good for another field goal, his 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Well, he's doing his best to get them back into this game. He's been money from the field.
One of the premier scorers in the league, Irving still may be underrated by some as a playmaker.
Oh, Kyrie, come on, tremendous court sense, vision. I mean, he understands to win in this league, you have to be unselfish, but you know he can get it going at any time.
Down low, it's stolen by DeRozan. AI outside. 1:35 left in the third. To the middle, here's Aldridge. Basket is good, the assist from AI. AI's got his 8th assist here tonight. We've got 1:23 left to play in the third. Irving passes to Tatum. Rozier kicks to Tatum. Ball's knocked loose. And it's Rozier missing. For the Spurs with the ball. They're on a 14-2 run here. DeRozan, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And a look now at San Antonio's upcoming schedule. On Monday, they're off to New York to face the Knicks. Then on Wednesday, They'll be playing against Blake Griffin and the Detroit Pistons.
And no secret that this team can be very tough in their own building. And that's good news.
The Celtics have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws, 81% as a team.
And the free throw, no good.
And Brown is just an exceptional player. Really love whenever he shows off his athletic ability.
AI right side. Count it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
And everything they're attempting is going in. Tremendous run here in the third.
Well, I don't know what they talked about at halftime, but they found a weakness in the defense.
Tatum passes to Brown. Over Walker. Boston, no good that time either. On offense, here are the Spurs. What a stretch they've got going here. 17-2. It's AI on the wing. Rozier defending. And the jam by AI.
Look, he is carrying this team tonight. The passion AI is playing with, just phenomenal.
Now Irving. 15 points in the game. With 4 seconds on the clock, and it comes off the front of the rim.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
AI getting it done for San Antonio. That quarter had it. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Marcus Morris. Also, Yarebko out there, and it's Tice in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Boston 5.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And guys, this is the blueprint for winning on the road. How about the level of focus on each and every possession?
They've come in with a great overall strategy, the right attitude, and the scoreboard reflects that.
Sims kicks to Morris. And a miss there on the triple.
Oh, it's a confidence shaker when you can't hit a wide open 3 like that.
Walker in the corner. AI outside. And AI with the stuff.
He's playing lights out right now. I mean, inspired basketball in the second half.
4th quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Morris with the ball. He's picked up by Walker. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Now, here's AI. He's guarded close. Bucket is good. And it's now 22 points for Aldridge.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Here's Sims, and there's the foul. It'll go on AI. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Bertans kicks to AI. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Jaylen Brown.
Some physical play going on out there. When he needs to, AI will dig deep and get himself to the line.
Bellinelli, he's checked in for the Spurs. And both free throws good for AI.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Irving passes to Brown. Back to Irving, stolen by AI. Here's Bertans, covered by Morris. It's AI on the wing. And the jam by AI.
And that pattern continues, guys. Another heat check, another log on the fire.
Oh, I know this feeling. They're in that special zone where you feel untouchable. They haven't missed in a while.
Here's Morris. And he uses the glass on the layup.
When Morris gets it down in the paint, he's deadly, using his big arms to get these shots up and in.
AI kicks to Bertans. AI with it. Morris is there. Count that one.
And giving up some height, he just finds a way to carve out a little separation.
Well, it takes a lot of confidence and toughness to make that play.
Irving looking over the floor. Pass to Smart. From downtown. He can't get that one to fall. And the Spurs going the other way now.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Spurs.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And we have watched this team all season long play with such tenacity, with the wins piling up on the year. This will make it now 61 total.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for AI.
Even when the entire defense was focused on stopping him, they couldn't slow him down. I mean, a terrific offensive player.
And I love the momentum he's building. Last game, he was just as dominant.
And defensively, you know he's feeling good right now. And as the opposing team, you better adjust your scheme accordingly.
Got it. Good job in the low post. AI's got 32 points in the game.
And leaving nothing to chance here on this game-clinching run.
Yeah, that offense shifted into high gear. I love the attack mindset.
In the corner, Horford with it. Takes a three. The shot, no good. AI left side. Count it, good.
Tremendous effort here on the road. That plane ride home is going to be sweet.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't care how good you are. It's tough to succeed in a hostile environment. They're doing it in style.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Lamar.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.